Hey guys, it's me. It's gonna be quick, something quick and snazzy. Um, so I've been dealing with some things at my workplace, and it's kind of difficult. It's kind of difficult to try to figure out how I'm gonna maintain in like this new space that I'm in, because I'm trying to grow, for lack of better words. I'm trying to grow. I'm trying to learn more about myself and really just become this better person. And today in particular, I feel like I've been dealing with some stuff in my work life that is trying to hinder my growth and hinder my process. And I don't like it. It pisses me off. It makes me mad. And I'm trying to figure out kind of how I can maneuver through this space and get past it, because I think I've mentioned it before. I'm working with a particular person that for some reason it's like we've always like hitting this brick wall with each other. It's this constant disconnect, and I don't understand why. I'm not sure if it's like intimidation on her part, or if it's just like she just got a nasty ass attitude type situation. Like, I don't know. I'm not really sure. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to learn how to maneuver through it, but I feel like it's kind of I feel like it's a test. I feel like it's a test that I'm working really hard to try to pass. I am, because the old me would have just went straight like rah rah rah. We could go outside, big. Let's duke it out. You know what I'm saying? That was the old me. And now I'm just trying to kind of move from there. I'm in this new decade in my life. We've started a new decade. I'm in a new decade of my actual living years and my years of experience. And I know that there's still a lot more about just life in general that I have to learn. And I'm slowly teaching myself. I'm slowly learning. But I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out how to maneuver through this space right now, because it's real fucking aggravating. I swear. The one question that just kind of keeps popping in my mind is like, okay, all right, this is it. Whether it's intimidation or not, how do I then know how to communicate with said person or interact with said person if I know no matter how well of a job I do, no matter how, if it's perfect, if it's done just right, it'll never be good enough. She'll always find something that she just want to complain or nag about. So now I'm just trying to figure out like, or basically I'm trying to figure out like, okay, if there's nothing I can literally do to satisfy you, then why stress? Like, I'm at the point now where like, if I know I can't do anything to satisfy you, why would I stress about it? Why why would I stress about it? It don't make sense. So I'd rather just come in, not say anything, do the job that I'm paid to do what I'm supposed to do, and then just head home. I don't feel the need for like constant interaction. I don't feel the need for like small talk. I'm not that kind of person anyway. Small talk makes me nervous. It drives me crazy. So like, yeah, I really don't know what to do. Like, cause I'm really it's irritating as hell. And I know it kind of seemed like I might be talking in circles, because I'm really just like talking my thoughts out now. I just press play. I just press record, and I'm just like, you know what? Talk your thoughts out, Tiara. And then I play it back, and I see if maybe I'm overreacting or over exaggerating. But it's kind of like, okay, prime example. Girl been gone on vacation for however many days, about a week or so. In her absence, it's another employee there that does a lot of majority of like our heavy freight or whatever. that particular person is gone on is going on vacation too. So it's kind of been we've been short 2 people out of like no, it's not even 10 of us that work there. We've been short 2 people. Okay, so I took it upon myself to just kind of like try to pick up the slack where I can. So I'm working, I'm trying to do I'm just trying to kind of keep up the pace so that way we don't fall behind with us having 2 people on vacation. So I'm just trying to, you know what I'm saying, keep up the pace, work a little bit faster, a little bit harder than what I usually do. Whatever. I'm sorry if I'm steadily like I'm looking over because I'm looking out the window and I'm just like, whatever. Anyways, yeah, so they going on vacation or whatever, and I'm trying to just pick up the slack, work a little faster, a little harder. I did about, in the past week, the first truck we had was like 90-something pieces. The truck after that was like, the truck a few days after that was like 47 pieces. Then we got another truck, freight truck, that was like 67 pieces or something like that. Now, on average, with the one person that usually works back there and handle freight, older person. So we don't expect like this outright fast movement or whatever. But okay, I'm putting out these boxes by myself. I'm doing all this alone. I have no assistance. I'm doing all this, whatever. Take me less than an 8-hour shift to get all of them done. Whop bam. This heifer comes back from vacation and talk about anybody can do that, which is true. Anybody can do it. But at the end of the day, don't you give credit where credit's due? Don't you give props when props is deserved? Like, I'm confused at, like, why is it so hard for you to speak and to acknowledge that someone is actually doing their job, doing it properly, working hard? Like, mind you, I'm not no vet at this particular place. I am freshly new. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like I'm telling you to pat me on my back, but don't discredit. Okay, this is what it. Don't discredit my hard work. Don't discredit my hard work because you feel intimidated by my work ethic. That sounds like a personal problem. I mean, that's just period at the end of the sentence. That sounds like a personal problem. You don't have to discredit my work because of, I don't care what it is. Don't discredit my work. I come in and work. I work hard every single day. I do what's supposed to be done of me and then some. So you don't have to discredit my work. You don't have to acknowledge me. You could have came back and said nothing rather than saying something rude. Maybe I'm overreacting. Maybe it's the Virgo in me that's looking in it too hard. I'm overanalyzing the situation. Maybe. But it's like these constant little micro situations that happen. And when you pick them all and you add it all together, like, that becomes one large situation. Because now I'm starting to realize, like, okay, girl, like, are you nagging because something wrong, or are you nagging because you don't like me? Because, okay, rewind. I had to have a conversation, a one-on-one conversation with her a few weeks back, basically saying, like, if we can't have a constructive criticism type conversation, then they're like, what are we doing here? Like, if we can't work together in one, you know what I'm saying, as one, then what are we doing here? Because I'm not going anywhere. I like my job. I'm going to be here. I'm not leaving. I was hired in to do this. I was hired in as management. This is that and the third. I'm here. I'm going to do my job. I don't care whether you like me or not. That's your personal problem. My mama always told me, you don't come to work. You don't come to work for friends. You don't come to work to make friends. You come to work to make money. If you make a friend, then that's just icing on the cake. But for the most part, make your shmoney, sis. I don't care about the friendship. You can keep that shit. I don't even like people like that. Ain't that the emoji go? I don't know. Sometimes I just be needing a vent. I just be needing I don't know. Sometimes my thoughts just be like, I will have so many thoughts, and then when I sit down and press record, it's like my brain just frees up. But I'm gonna post this anyway. No edits. I guess you can say diary entry number 2. Whatever. I don't know. But I got some food here that I bought fresh off work from my local Oceans. And yeah. So I think I am about to call it a night. I think I'm about to eat. And I want to see. It's not a mukbang. This is a see that? It is a catfish steak dinner. All fries. I got a jar of pickles in the house. I'm in the kitchen. I can eat it with. But for the most part, that's just all I really need to get off my chest. Honestly, like, I'm just trying to figure out how to properly place people where they should be so that I don't feel so much pressure to perform in a certain type of way. I don't know if that makes sense or not. But like with this particular individual, I'm learning how to interact with her. I'm learning the type of person that she is. So I'm knowing how I can place her, like where I can place her within my life. So that way I know how to interact with her from now on. So that way it is not getting to me as much, because yeah, Shorty be triggering me. And I be ready to fight. And I be having to stop and be like, oh, okay, woo, Saltiera, let's get it together. You know what I'm saying? I be having to balance it all out. I don't know. When I start my shadow work, I'm going to make sure that something of this nature is like one of the top main first questions that I get to. Because I'm thinking about doing a 30-day shadow work challenge. And just kind of seeing the end result and see what barriers I can break and what traumas I can identify, what generational curses we could try to put to an end. It's just a lot. But, you know, yeah. Whatever. I'm just trying to learn how to control my mouth and my attitude, so I ain't got a reason to smack the hell out of this girl. That's all. I'm just trying not to smack her because I don't do jail. I don't do jail. Thanks. With that being said, let me go so I can eat. I'm finna watch some Prime Video. I'm finna watch some reruns of Psych and call it a night, because I got work in the morning. I gotta work in the morning, work in the morning. All right, y'all. Bye.